Take a look at this scene from the 2001 movie, I Am Sam.
Decaf, double tall, non-fat cap for Bruce.
You got it, buddy.
Yeah, that's a wonderful choice, Bruce.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Take care.
Now, compare it to this one.
I don't know exactly, okay?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dawson, you don't know what?
I don't... Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, you don't know, right? I mean, you don't know what it takes to raise your daughter, do you?
Objection. These are not questions. This is an attack.
Words are powerful. Most of us don't want to be defined by our challenges. A person who has a hard time communicating doesn't want to be called slow. Someone who can't walk properly wouldn't want to be referred to as a limp. These may be odd examples, but the point is, labels have nothing to do with the circumstance. They are derogatory. People with developmental disabilities, more often than not, deal with this same situation. They can be given some very inappropriate names. We're First Choice Family Services. And stay to the end of this video as we answer one of the most searched questions on the internet on developmental disabilities. How do we address individuals with developmental disabilities? Be yourself. It's a bit tricky sometimes when we're meeting people with developmental disabilities, and it's understandable if you don't quite know what to do yet. The first tip is be yourself. This part may or may not be easy, but it's crucial. Before you even start a conversation, just be yourself. You may wonder, what do you mean by this? Take note of the tone and volume of your voice. Don't try and change it. Talk clearly like you normally would. Don't slow down or raise your voice. You may feel conscious about everything you say and do. The key is to be cautious, but at the same time, just be yourself. This will save you from being unintentionally offensive or disrespectful. Address the person, not the disability. Once you've composed yourself, start off with a polite greeting and exchange names. From then on, you can use their name. Address people with developmental disabilities by their names or by names they go by. Most of us don't like to be identified by a feature. A relatively short person wouldn't want to be called Shorty, no matter how much you might think it sounds somewhat cute. People first language. Now let's talk a bit about the concept of people first language. According to the Georgia Council on Developmental Disabilities, it's a way of communicating that reflects knowledge and respect for people with disabilities. Through this, we recognize that individuals with developmental disabilities are first and foremost people and are not defined by their disabilities. So we would say, Karen is the gardener with a disability, not Karen is the disabled gardener. To conclude, no one wants to be in an environment where they're defined by their challenges. We all want to be part of a positive environment with people who are good for us. The same goes for people with developmental disabilities. It's important to just be yourself, address the person, not their disability, and use people first language. Our words and actions are the modes by which we inspire others. The treatment we receive partly contributes to how we see ourselves. It's important that we help people with developmental disabilities develop good self-images through the words we use. Thanks very much for watching. And remember, First Choice Family Services is your information resource for the DSP industry. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you can stay connected.